I got to interview the race director for the 24 Hours of Palmer Lake Endurance Run today. Here's what he had to say. And what is your name?
Lance Pierce.
Hi, Lance. And you are the race director for 24 Hours of Palmer Lake?
I am for the last 4 years.
Last 4 years. Okay, I've been here. I've been doing it every year. You've been the director.
You've seen the progression then.
It's a wonderful race. So what keeps you coming back to doing this race?
At the end of the day, it's a feels good. It's a community thing that I do. I always get a lot of appreciation from the runners. We donate money to the town. I don't need to really make money, so I like to put all the money back into the race to make it as good as I can make it, and I like to keep it accessible. I found out, through my running that most races are costing about $400 at times, $100, $200. So I enjoy with this little race that I can control to keep the prices flat and low, and make it accessible to teachers, make it accessible to the military, make it accessible to people who can't really get into running easily, with these expensive races. So,
and people who just want to do a race and don't want the pressure of cutoffs, and it's a really wonderful format.
Yeah,
too.
It's a perfect race for your first ultra, right? So I think being accessible, being affordable, right? The community vibe of it, where you're kind of locked into the small course with other people who are also running their first ultras. There are also people who are there trying to win. So you got this mix of field there. People trying to do their first 10K, people trying to do their first ultra, and then you've got people trying to win. So I think it makes for a really interesting, energy and atmosphere. It's pretty unique.
One more question. Do you have a favorite hour of the 24 hours?
Probably the turnaround. The first turnaround is like 12 o'clock. I think it's another cool thing about this format is we get to interact with the runners every 4 hours as we turn them around. I think that's super unique, and trying to come up with creative ways that we can. We play music. Mike Milton does some air guitar. Get people to entertain the runners. So I think it's really cool every time I get to actually go and interact with the runners at the turnaround.
I think it's just the best race ever, and I really appreciate you letting me interview you, and looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Awesome. Thanks for coming
Thank
for the
you.
last 4 years.
Thank you.